Adam's Film Reviews. Colour Out of Space 2019.
Look at this.
All those years in the big city, we finally got out. We're living the dream.
Maybe it is a dream.
Then everything just blew up. Big flash, like a pink light. Or actually, I don't even know what color it was. It wasn't like any color I'd ever seen before.
Looks like a meteorite. You think it's radioactive? I mean, it's from space, right? Meteorites are generally no more dangerous than ordinary rocks.
How can something that big just disappear? Did you plant those?
No.
Ward, you come here for a sec.
Oh, God.
What are you doing? Shh. It's talking to me.
Who's talking to you?
A man in the well.
Produced by the company behind the 2018 cult classic Mandy, Colour Out of Space was written and directed by Richard Stanley with a further writing credit for Scarlett Amaris. Adapted from the short story of the same name by HP Lovecraft, Colour Out of Space takes an admirable stab at the often overlooked cosmic horror genre, and with future Lovecraftian films in the pipeline, how does this hold up? Somewhere near the fictional city of Arkham, Massachusetts, the Gardner family have moved to the countryside to live a more peaceful life outside the city. Nathan, the family's dad, played by Nicolas Cage, is particularly excited with plans to grow tomatoes and raise alpacas for their milk. Unfortunately, his wife and recent cancer survivor Theresa, played by Joely Richardson, and daughter Lavinia, played by Madeleine Arthur, are much less impressed. Lavinia, in somewhere between teenage angst, isolation and fear for her mother's health, has taken up Wicca, performing spells and rituals to try and protect the family. Sons Benny and Jack, played by Brendan Mayer and Julian Hilliard respectively, are less frustrated by the move, although both appear to have withdrawn from the family. It's in this environment that the horror truly begins. One night, a meteor falls to the ground outside the family's home, unleashing a blinding and unearthly explosion of pinkish purple light that terrifies Jack and spooks the animals. When Ward Phillips, a local hydrologist played by Elliot Knight, raises the alarm that the glowing pink meteor may have contaminated the local water supply, his threats go unheard. Soon, alien-looking pink flowers begin to grow around the family's well, with strange-looking insects appearing as Jack begins to say that he started talking to a mysterious man in the well, drawing horrific alien shapes onto his notepad. Ugh. From this point, nothing goes well. Each family member experiences different side effects, with Benny being unable to control the alpacas as Nathan grows increasingly and uncharacteristically enraged with an odd smell. Each night, the colour returns in a bright burst of colour and light, eventually causing the family serious harm. As Nathan's sanity teeters on the edge, the colour remains, twisting and taunting all life around the farm. A long-time HP Lovecraft advocate, it's easy to see that this was a passion project by director Richard Stanley. There's love and passion behind every frame of this film, which, combined with the unhinged performance by Nicolas Cage, makes Colour Out of Space a genuinely memorable film, and that's before we discuss the special effects present here. Beautiful shades of light and visual effects make up the bulk of this film, but where physical props and effects do exist, they're simply breathtaking. In a sort of I want to take a shower sort of way anyway. Colour Out of Space is genuinely unnerving and feels extremely faithful to the world crafted by HP Lovecraft, with haunting reminders of humanity's inability to cope with the vastness of space and life that exists beyond our comprehension. There are shades of the familiar here and there, with one sequence very reminiscent of John Carpenter's The Thing, while Cage's performance feels like classic Cage. There's a lot to be said for this film, but like the film itself, the true horror lies in what isn't being said. And for this reason, Colour Out of Space must be seen by anyone brave enough to try it. Also, special shout out must go to Rob, whose reaction to one scene was to scream and gibber and shake in his seat for several minutes. If this isn't good Lovecraft, buy or rent it tonight. You can get it anywhere. It's awesome. It'll blow your mind.
Everything's gonna be A-okay.